center. His first match since one-time best friend Paul Collins, and changed the landscape of a matchup this is supposed to be, but Sami Zayn and their attention to Braun Breaker's main event.
A lot of passion, a lot of hate.
Breaker set over the top rope as
House. Rollins. Sami Zayn says hello.
Underway. Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins will start this until Sami Zayn decided against evidence. Breaker, the unpredictable badass. Oh my God! Breaker now over the ringside. What a way to start Saturday.
How is that even possible?
Back live on NBC Saturday. Breaker and Rollins against Sami Zayn.
Control, and here's Seth freaking Rollins taking advantage.
Rollins with a couple of way across the ring to make the tag to Punk.
Working together perfectly.
Between the two men in the ring right now. Vertical suplex. Breaker beat Sami Zayn at SummerSlam.
Breaker is an absolute badass, and he's an absolute man to add to their group.
Yeah, and all, and still very good here tonight as Breaker set over the top rope. CM Punk goes to work.
Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk good.
Especially after measuring his man. Looking to put Seth Rollins midsection.
Wait a minute.
Over the top.
CM Punk.
Absolutely incredible by here on Saturday night's main event. And now Braun Breaker taken out as...
Get out of the way, Paul Heyman.
That Punk now top rope.
I don't know.
Oh, and there's the elbow delivered to Rollins.
Here's CM Punk taking on clothesline. One CM Punk.
Main event back in 2007. Save his mentor Rollins and ironically, the boogeyman pedigree by Rollins. Has to break things up.
Braun Breaker will handle Sami for that.
Sami
isn't over with. And he dumps Braun Breaker.
Now with Breaker outside, up the top rope. The ring to meet his arch nemesis. Set in an electric crowd here tonight. Sold out.
They have been beating the hell out of each other.
To sleep the GTS. Rollins in arm's way. Both men down.
Rollins up there. Both men down. Who has more?
Pat for the coalition of Rollins and he's in WWE. Sami Zayn. And Zayn now in Breaker. Breaker able to counter. Break. Walk the tightrope. Oh! Fight.
Sami has it.
And Seth Rollins said, no way, he takes...
He's setting up for a kick. It's
Heyman grabs Zayn. Paul Heyman just saved.
Heyman is the greatest manager.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Big Bronson! And a win for Rollins and company. 3. Round Oscilla.
CM Punk.
But yourself a lot of history between Reed and Rollins.
You know anything about him?
Breaker. Bronson.
Of course.
Seth Rollins. And Pat, it appears the speed is back with Rollins and Upgreen.
We haven't seen
a dozen tsunami storms coming.
These people.
But why? With Rollins and Heyman and
Here Bronson Reed, you think, why not?
Coalition. Uppable.
Factors into this new group, but
Kathy, I have risen. I was in mourning, but now, and guess what? The votes are my second term United States Women. Nervous.
Pain is losing her voice.
Able to talk no matter what she's battling.
The Women Unite. Introducing first, the champ from Victoria, British Columbia.
So Pat, she's been wearing black as of late and decked out in some red, white, and blue. It seems like she has begun.
Yeah, it looks like she's got her looking to get her title back on a Saturday.
Main event is presented by Pants Down.
Nice goal.
United States title up for grabs. Minutes ago. Wow, tag team and Rollins. Sami was going for the haluva kick.
Yeah, the absolute genius. Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed.
Yeah, big Bronson Reed. Sami was distracted. Breaker's Reed out here.
Embraces big Bronson Reed. Stands that there is now 4
Tsunami just changed the game here.
Am I right? As Chelsea champions,
They were very mouthy to
pay
us.
our respects.
From Queens, New York, Cage Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, for only the third time will be on the line. The first was back in Moolah, and then earlier this year, championship against Chelsea Green. An interview with CBS Sports this week that everything is finally right. It's no longer a dream, and after 15 years, championship in WWE.
Second ever use undefeated against in your first before you can be the longest reigning.
Chelsea Green quickly April to win the United States
And Zelina Vega has a lot of problems. Have to figure out.
Chelsea's number, which is in their career. Ooh, and a back elbow. Nice to her mentor, Rey Mysterio, but
Taller than Zelina Vega, so she's going to have the reach on her.
they come. She loves through the game. Now Chelsea Green first to the floor.
Back.
And champions advantage in this match. Hook submit Zelina Vega to win the champion.
Bomb on the outside, then immediately throws.
Beginning to dominate this match. Women's champion.
From Chelsea Green.
Now by Green for the title. And a kick out.
Control here. A lot of big time shots. And
Zelina Vega will not beat Piper Niven. Elbow fire out.
get it because as our champion. Ooh. And she's also on her back.
We're going to be joined by the legendary and the big steel cage match later on tonight.
Leaving that thing ugly tonight. Green. Continues to dominate.
Down Zelina Vega and believe the longer this match.
She's been doing submission. She's been quickly. As Zelina Vega was looking for one.
Fight back. Zelina favoring her left elbow. Big close up. Zelina picking up some momentum.
Fair is good for Zelina.
Oh, nice back solid. Into the corner.
Zelina.
Focusing on Green. Green ducks out of harm's way. And her finishing move, but Zelina. And she got caught up. Yeah, caught her in the bridge of the nose. Trying to get involved. Referee to rope.
This dude dropped her right up there on the.
And now Vega with a headbutt. Vega now. Chelsea Green. Code red. And a win.
And still, the win, Zelina Vega.
Retains her United States Championship to pick up the win.
They were waving American flags for a code red. Green. She remains our United States Series 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, teen-time normal self. Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton will compete 22nd for the first time ever. The world's biggest games, decathlon style, across 8 at stake. $2 million in prizes. Jacob Javits Center. Don't miss the chance to see your Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Seth Rollins. Back lineup of athletes and celebrities, including Tronk, Kevin Durant, and more. Man, the stars are out, including this all-time, the Mountain of the South, Jimmy Hart, over the years. Another Hall of Famer, Luke, is he around the world. And in fact, Jimmy Hart, Saturday night main event back in the 19th.
Legends that helped this company get to where it is today.
Live from Los Angeles, the nightcap, 12 noon Pacific, again at the Kino in action. Chance to experience Vikingo. You are, of course, part of AAA, which was the man Vikingo. Nice main event. Cena will be out here in a match against John Cena. Retirement tour is now underway.
Be excited to see what the reaction, how it all goes.
Well, we expect.
The same damn noise. I've been the victim. No, really loud that you hated me too. I went and I changed myself up. So what did I do? Win. Oh, wasn't enough. And you take, and you don't wear this for support or words like hustle, loyalty, and
It's a 17th time.
I don't care about you. I am going to for every wrestler on the champion in WWE. Stop me!
It is reality truth live next.
Here, this is a calculate the curtain. What is this? Is everybody okay?
Everybody's good.
Say yes.
An epic weekend coming to Atlanta in July, and the history-making all-women spectacle tonight's main event in Evolution. Go on sale Wednesday.com/events for more. And tonight, best clean pants.
Beautiful night in Tampa Bay.
scheduled with WWE.
Music hits.
He is the greatest in 17 for the final champion, John.
Well, Pat, despite his recent time, record-setting world.
A lot of people wearing John Cena shirts, booing it.
And his opponent, 3 pounds.
There was an interesting one, but R-Truth Cena tonight. Did Cena repay him?
It's childhood here.
And Cena wasted a little time. R-Truth, as the matchup just came out here, trying to be reacted positively.
Ease for John Cena. There's another one or two about putting on a fight here that he calls one of his hopes. Ron Cena lost both of his hearing.
Here in Tampa, Florida, John Cena won the 2011 Extreme Rules.
Call him the greatest of all time. A lot of people pissed off John Cena.
And now another shoulder fight back, and Cena now going to take knuckle shuffle, which
John Cena
now
here
measuring underneath, and R-Truth now looks to build momentum. Shoulder tap. Yeah, this is vintage Cena. That's 5 knuckles. Got Cena. Truth with an AA. Cena fall by Truth. Using another one now. The STF locked in. And Cena who goes to the ropes to force the break.
Every one of these moves better than any.
To take control of this match. I talked to Truth Gala in Hungary. Going after the goal. This Truth is whipped
into the ring, and what's he thinking here?
John Cena with the title in hand. And I believe just wants to embarrass and do damage.
Can't use that. This is the moment.
Maybe.
So look in the eye.
Oh! AA!
The undisputed John Cena.
Some of us in tonight. Instead decided to go hard lately. And now the title off the... Yet another by John Cena.
Of another victim as he walks out of here.
And again, Pat, the problem nowhere close to how people believe John here in WWE.
And especially here for a Make-A-Wish, a positive night. Instead, Ron Cena.
Well, ladies, extremely personal. It has been violent. It has been inside a steel cage.
Drew, it feels everything. Frustrated, but most of all, vortex that is Drew McIntyre's petty endless cycle.
It's the only reason you're relevant. You look at me and you see in every single way. Nothing for you. Or that work.
I want you to inside a steel cage.
That cage. The other.
Violence, hope, and spear.
And tonight, that structure.
Ace.
The steel cage in a match presented by Dude Wipes, because Priest McIntyre live. Tensions are high. Juggernaut battle for the NXT Women's Championship will be defended on a Ladies and gentlemen, Logan Paul here on Saturday.
John Cena.
Funny. I'm looking forward to the next thing special about you being from one of the most our industry and losing the world head. Wouldn't it be something if this championship home with me of a YouTuber ruin wrestling tonight?
Legends here tonight at Saturday night's main event. Elani Kai, former women's champion, first ever WrestleMania. Tatanka once went 82-18 premium live events. Jesse the Body Ventura now. Jesse back in. Let's take it to the tape and tell us what happened.
Never before in the history of broad booth, down to the ring, the broadcast. And now as this guy right here, McAfee, by getting into the ring as a color commentator did, the only reason that you lost.
And Jesse won.
And I won.
You're the Body, brother.
Well, actually, he's just second. No, he's just to a ring.
There are no countouts
Football.
And pinfall, submission, or escaping the top with both feet hit.
But who wants to talk about that?
Who the hell do you wrestle?
He's never lost.
Hey, I'll tell why McIntyre would agree to get in. I don't care. You can. He's a good look cage match. You ain't good looking at.
Steel cage.
From Air Scotland, weighing in at McIntyre.
Both included Hulk Hogan. One against Drew McIntyre.
I'll tell you this. I can say the main event back in the 80s, I'd be. So the times on NBC.
Yeah, they certainly have. It's about to be tough to watch, I do believe, Buddy.
But I got the feeling neither one of these guys.
Cage match tonight on Saturday night. He goes winner clean WrestleMania when he won the World Championship. Held it for Money in the Bank to take the title from McIntyre.
The thing about this happens, you're not going to see much wrestling. Been in a few of them in my career.
And his opponent, from our town, Damien.
Two Priest eliminated McIntyre from the Rumble, eliminated from the Chamber. McIntyre won. A South of Heaven was delivered from the Sheik. McIntyre almost died a steel cage.
And like I'd have had this on network television.
Career, and McIntyre wasted a little time.
Door's not been shut.
Just look at what happened on SmackDown. Disqualifications in this matchup, and McIntyre sends some steel chairs into the ring. Slam shut, and the match is underway. And like this.
No, it's what it is. Surviving in there, you're going to get your turnbuckle. Turnbuckles will be up in the hit at the minute of a turnbuckle.
Prepare yourself for going inside.
Dude was, get ready. You're going, to me, you go in a cage.
I was making earlier, ducted with a star on the Bronx to put McIntyre away.
Well, by Drew McIntyre, no rules.
Again, everything.
That's the difficult thing here, too. Count him out.
That's Daphne LaShawn in the claims that Damien is obsessed with him. Now Priest set into the steel, take it over. Drew McIntyre trying to escape. McAfee and Cole at ringside with the leg tonight, and Jesse, it's been physical.
I will tell you.
Oh no, speaking of pain. Priest.
Hey, yo, that would climb up over this fence and get the hell out of here.
Priest able to duck underneath. Catches him. Priest now. South of Heaven. And a kick out at two. Bread and butter move.
But you know what?
And Bocce, and that is close.
In Tampa. Saturday night's main event on Beast and McIntyre. Inside a steel cage would have to hit the floor, and McIntyre playing defense.
So he said, I'm going to climb the cage and get the hell out.
I don't know. If he gets away, he'll make it. McIntyre's got him hooked. Oh, yeah.
Silver! And McIntyre is ready to put Priest. Looking for the Claymore. Claymore by Priest.
You know, I want to keep track. They all have their own count, but they need to be.
Indeed, it is the sold-out approval for this steel cage match.
They're both down the guts right now. Look at Tank right now.
Well, they've been through wars
tonight. The tanks are empty.
And Priest.
These men will fight forever, and they have.
Priest now into the weapon. Oh, went for the Claymore. Priest hung up. McIntyre delivers it. Jesse, what does McIntyre
speed up the ref count?
Okay, I saw Damien Priest try to play more earlier and said, is that other inside and out?
Yeah, Priest
did to themselves, because certainly the one and only time
he counts the pinfallers this side the ring to see if both feet hit the floor.
Themselves in danger, obviously. They're in a steel cage. Yes, always get paid in full, brother.
They got the Mac. They don't have to do anything but count pin.
Now believes he's got this one. Oh, now, look at now. Priest in WrestleMania, but tonight the Clay McIntyre.
With a chair. Oh, high.
Oh, no, the chair. And Priest now with another sound breathing here.
For the next few months.
And finish him off when he's got the shot dinging around too much.
Well, and we'll punish the man that's made his life a living hell for the last... McIntyre with said concerto. The man who invented the concerto uses it against his arch enemy. Drew McIntyre has not the ring. Instead, deliver the ultimate insult of the ring to win the steel cage.
Damien!
To win it going out the door.
Well, that
BS is that.
Well, that's how the replay presented by Dude Wipes tonight in Priest. And listen, Priest could have concerto, but Damien Priest, after able to walk out of the cage on his own over Drew McIntyre. Well, that's your take, Jesse. Of course,
in a cage if he's going out.
Mac being attended to by emergency.
Walking out the door.
Well, that's how you win.
Turned his back on Drew McIntyre. He thinks it was probably a show of great
show, but I think he should have gone out over.
Damien.
Why didn't he call up and have the limo driver?
Medical personnel attending to McIntyre. And he wants to hear tonight the win against the next.
Los Angeles hosts WWE Worlds Collide. Featuring a WWE Money in the Bank above the rest. Los Angeles.
Hey, we're in Tampa tonight, including the Wyndham. Both men Hall of Famers. In fact, Barry won the first ever match.
On much, guys, we're sitting back and reflecting on top rope with Zelina Vega. Priest, what's impressed you the most?
What's impressed? I mean, this guy got in crushing CM Punk with real quick.
The tsunami off the breaker and Seth Rollins as we are now full challenging Jey Uso.
Uso has been
every city.
Like the walls are moving. This is nuts.
Heavyweight champion is.
You people are standing right in front of you. That's win a world title.
So, we gonna silence this noise. Then I'm gonna just hand this over to some.
That title, I'm gonna take.
Yeet! Super! Jey, you are not fit to be your new world heavyweight champion.
Logan Paul against Logan Paul. Will Jey Uso
forward?
Lonnie Eaton Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso and his brother Monday Night Raw. Tonight, 15 defending the world heavy.
The whole city on his back.
That kid killed that.
I'm gonna tell him.
And it is for the champ. It is Rico by way of and 20 pounds.
Saturday night's made of best clean pants deck World Heavyweight Championship title defense for main event Jey.
The WWE is gunning for Jey Uso.
Matchup, of course. No rest. The winner will defend the world title against the very closely tonight. Title. Both men successful at WrestleMania. Paul beat AJ.
The entire industry, whenever Logan Paul's quicker than anybody.
A little bit earlier tonight. Said, imagine if you lose to a true for John
Cena in wrestling. Although if you listen to Logan Paul, he thinks it'd be Logan very good in between.
And Paul now. Wow, what a blockbuster. Take United States champion. Fans.
Jey Uso sneak up on people quick.
And Logan now up over his first. Champion is rallying here against Logan.
He's put Logan Paul in a blender here.
And of course setting up. Bang into the corner. And Paul kicks it too. Remember that separate times in the past number of weeks.
Here, taken to the sky, comfortable.
I know. Count kick out by Uso.
Zapata's in. Oh, Logan's not happy.
Yeah, Logan upset.
Logan's been here for a few years. Has had a couple massive.
So away here, champion. Second rope, moonsault.
Knee.
Trying to fight back into this. And a pop-up saying the title.
That was close, Cole. That pop-up Samoan. That would be
all back to his feet as well. Main event, Jey and the turnbuckle pad from the Uso now sends Logan out to the floor. And Jey now with a suicide dive. And now sends Jey into the corner. Apron, there's that snapshot. Lariat, but it... Great ring awareness.
You got to think Jey Uso's wondering what it's going to take here.
Who made his debut in WWE with his brother's championship. And Logan Paul said Uso an opportunity. Big right hand.
The last few weeks, that massive right from
Logan. To put Jey away. Logan Paul here tonight. Uso catches it, looking for the frog splash. Up top, frog splash connecting. Oh, Cena out of the ring, and now he's assaulting Jey. John Cena told Jey Uso earlier, I'll retire tuber. And that prophecy officials out. And here comes the quarterback. Owens is back for the first time. Crossroads to brass knuckles. Snare by Uso. Frog splash. Uso retains. To Logan Paul and John Cena. Jey Uso
retains John Cena farewell tour road right. I'm ready to fight. You got your world heavyweight champion, The Bank.
Fatu gets that work.
Is scheduled for one fall. Sokoa, the team of state champion, the Fatu.
Solo won his Money in the Bank qual. Teo won in his Fatu, JC against Jimmy Uso and Ray.
Barbarians, the question being
smash. From a Money in the Bank to team together now.
First from San Francisco, 151 pounds. Oh!
Teo is part of Solo's plans with what would happen.
And Captain Pet Mexico. Great.
Go back to last week with that Money in the
opponents alongside Sully, Jacob Fatu acting. Oh, Ray Phoenix having other ideas to spike Ray Bot in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Uso against JC Mateo for Ray Phoenix. We've said this before, but really take on since his arrival. 4-hour short notice WrestleMania. What can be some tense family business right here.
Fleshing out his he wants to get Jimmy Uso back in the fold. They're not on the same page. They're not even in the same line. Jimmy and Ray Phoenix. How the hell is that going to
work? Know you.
And you ain't management job if Solo
get what Fatu does right back.
Jacob Fatu would turn most men to
Phoenix.
Superior movement from near one another.
How about the
Big Jimmy with pretty much anyone on the roster.
And now a chance to moping hands.
What?
Oh, man!
Plancha.
The athleticism. With Ray Phoenix that are jaw.
I don't even know what you begin to call that, but there's got to be a better name somewhere.
Solo Sokoa. Trying to end JC Mateo and just get these guys.
Whose mentality he would rather this be a complete. Solo is thing here, but first of all, you've got to build some heat.
Big Jim trying to strike and from Big Jim. Teo when the referee had his head turned.
But that has basically
Mateo. The blind tag.
Who clearly think they are have no in this teamwork. Still, Jimmy Uso, who apparently does not want to hit.
You want. This is family.
You are drifting. Jimmy, look, what, there's a lot of logic to that. But the longer this beating continues.
All day.
2. And Mateo.
In front of a sold-out crowd here. Side Wade Barrett, I'm Joe Tessitore. We are in the trying to fight back right now. He's teamed with Ray Phoenix. The big powerhouse. Yes! JC Mateo. Explosive break. Let's show you what happened, Wade.
Yeah, once it, but Jimmy Uso fighting with it. And Mateo. And watch this as soon as the 2 was JC Mateo. Right, just put ego to one side. You must be impressed by what you're seeing. Don't like the guy. You might not trust him. But
2 today. When he turned to Jason, that showed up in this tag team match when they were bridged to this.
It's being rebuffed.
This is family.
Overall receive this. Oh.
It's almost as if the ring.
Well, if the ring did buckle so hard, it shifted it.
To make his way over to Ray Phoenix.
Ram. Solo Sikoa has unilaterally
powerful. Former also into that compromised position himself and fight back.
I'm again from this man over the years.
Oh, he's putting together
the daylight, and there is a fresh man who feels the tide shift.
Rey Fénix. Can he? Right to the center of the ring.
Rear of Rey Fénix, but what a massive Jacob Fatu here.
Amigos, and then Karana to find him, but oh, the body Fénix.
Something special in Jacob Fatu.
The explosive Rey Fénix.
Carving out a...
that Wade.
Rey Fénix is a back. That's just how dangerous this...
Fatu. Di Matteo.
So easy for him to throw feet.
Cross!
The teamwork, Matteo.
Crowd is loving it. Fatu catches him.
Oh, that was a horrible landing from 2-on-1.
Spear right now. In the midst of, he's going, it rejects the off.
Go!
Oh!
The team Matteo
had this matchup won, and that allowed JC Mitt's maneuver is truly devastating.
Solo had to work hard to get those two. Just when Big Jim thought he had it, JC Matteo.
And brief truce between these two.
Hotter than Fraxium's arrival to DIY. Most significantly, we'll get into that in a little bit. But it is
Fraxium, but for me, you should scratch the record box. I have no idea what GM Street Profits when they were nowhere. That's my view on things. A massive opportunity, and now's the time to...
Last month, they had one of the most thrilling scenes. It was an all-golden resume. That tables, ladders against Fraxium.
Greatest non-PLE match. Will not view it that way. That's the four guys victorious in the matchup. Street Profits have ridden this way. They have taken on all comers. Look to pop Fraxium's win from
Tez Ford, Angelo Dawg. Official introductions. Mark Nash.
Contest is scheduled for WWE Tag Team. Introducing first of 360 pounds. Their opponents with a combined, they are the WWE's Angelo Dawg, the Street Pro.
Here in Savannah, Georgia, the street on the line. The WWE was here. And Wade, I want to get into the dismissing what was accomplished May 9th, when, yes, indeed, it was that TLC match 2 weeks prior.
Far be it from me to play the grumpy old man. Heard what Fraxium said in the lock. The Profits are just a step. Is highly annoying. I can't exuberance. It is overconfidence. A lesson, and it's going to be painful.
They're coming to the fray against Angelo Dawkins. How you want to dismiss that win, and it takes confidence, and some
is great, but being divorced from reality is powerful, dangerous men who are proved this evening.
Fraser tries to break free.
Fraser can move faster, and that speed is absolutely useless.
In Iowa, Seth Rollins, black of college soccer.
Looking like boys versus men right now. It's Street Profits out here to make a...
Boy, I mean, to your point, what a difference. The knee healed after the Street Profits now.
The Street Profits could in that match 2 weeks ago.
Montez Dawkins was dealing with the left elbow.
Street Profits didn't complain about it. They got it off. But now it's a different story. By a bigger, more dominant competitor isn't going to stop ticking. And now...
exactly the revving pace where you...
confused. Tez had to get in there.
Especially when it is on the tracks right now.
And it's working.
Here goes Nathan.
Several weeks.
Top rope boots. Train. And Montez Ford. It was this, and Axiom who was taking control.
Skill, but say something for the durability of 4 minutes of this one as he was getting stomped and has now bounced back.
Oh, and Axiom, what he's all about.
Yeah, Angelo Dawg and Fraser have had the audacity to even... Really is an intense displeasure on the... Show these youngsters exactly how high...
Slamming him down. It's a very different look.
Ford, a smile on the face, loving every...
As he rolls right through and then delivers.
And there, see ya.
Did you like the commentary? Able to get free.
I like it, especially when the gold... Taking a beat too long against... That's one way to deal with it. Massive amount of power of the group.
Is the Street Profits' first title defense LC match on SmackDown. Straight and gaining the
You really want to make it count, because guess, and all the hard work of the past 4 weeks, all of that bottom of the pile, and you've got to work your way.
Two-time NXT tag team on board on SmackDown.
Seeing moment of Fraxium hitting that top, what the threat is, and they've known exactly.
The key in terms of the stylistic. Axiom go full speed. We saw the system of this team is in control.
Well, people always ask, what's the best thing? Not. The best thing you can do is tear them apart.
And that's exactly what they've done.
They be.
But can he get to his...
Tricks up their sleeve, but get the pressure in DDT, catching, and Agony gets there.
And he rolls free.
About that top speed, there's nothing Tez can
run the ropes. I mean, this is blatant.
Outmaneuvering Montez for one of the... Wow!
Unbelievable when he... Fraser in disbelief, and you can see...
Fraser, I'll tell you right now, you cannot... If one's kicked out of one of your moves, well, guess what? You're in the...
Dawkins' effort to interrupt.
Move. Oh, so good. Amazing from Fraser. It's so wrecking. Montez Ford catching him here. And tagging a big way. Tez is...
After right hand. Now it... To retain.
Backfire Profits back in control.
Trying to...
Now showing that resilience was the streak. Some amazing moves from Fraxia.
Got him up in that electric chair. Ethan Fraser.
Sneaky desperation move. Fraxia moves. Worst pressure of the two. You can see Fraxia.
Oh, what a right. I mean, wait, that was huge. And somehow he had enough.
Well, that was the sweetest punch to the... just a millisecond away from a Fraxium at this point. Whose legs... You know better than I do, just strength out of your body.
Yeah, and that is like... And now Ted, kick out.
They thought they'd be home and drop. Thus far, Axiom had not...
The disdain by Ted. They put together their offensive weapon.
And I'll tell you right now, what we're seeing here from Montez has made the difference this time around with the street. The fact that you're ready to decimate victory in an attempt to...
After he just tosses Axiom.
From Montez Ford, as much as I like the domile, make sure you make it count.
Taking you straight back. Championship match. The Street Profits look great matches since joining SmackDown. Montez Ford in there. Again, he's been taken, trying to fight back in the center of the ring.
Yeah, trading shots with a bigger man.
Look at this. Look at this.
Rear naked choke locked it. Writhing and wriggling out is Axiom. Team Joe at Fraser, that is not the least going to give a decision either way with all...
Oh, Dawkins sends Fraser!
Just smashing the pile there, real in-ring IQ when the pressure's off.
WWE Tag Team Champions. Remember, at the end of April, they survived, taking on the hottest team.
4 men looking like they've been hit by on a mission, the mission to shock the world. And
Nathan Fraser with Tez in the non-title match when the Street Profits were back to that top rope is Fraser.
This deep into a match, and that's a tag, Joe.
And this time, the superplex.
2 shades of
the legal match. The Tag Team Championships.
Inexperienced competitor, double whammy, golden ratio, other offense. Where do you go from here?
Rev the engine to go flying up, dog, and then thudding into...
Angelo Dawkins was just one Fraser, and now Axiom.
Blockbuster lined up. Inco saves it for Fraxium.
How he covered that much distance. Electric chair connects. The game over. We're getting there in a split second.
Steps, and now this crowd, they are giving them the respect that they...
Cleaning house, but Axiom just won't step.
Is this got Spanish fly? Could be.
Oh, God.
It could. Do we have new champs? Oh, he got laid out himself.
Better. Spanish success. Perfect. Oh, no, it's not.
Montez, instead of getting the best of Axiom, 4 men are laid out.
I did not want to see this. I did not want this.
Company, Motor City Machine Guns.
Machine Guns just in the nick of time. We got a match.
Tag Team Championship match. But they move on. Yes. Out and over. Oh, he misses. He went for the stir. Big dog.
We need something down this evening. They're taking a beat.
Tess is a legal man.
Here we go.
It's 6.
Back.
Big Rowaniki crosses out. Candice LeRae is in her tag team championship level. The Wyatt 6 puts Loomis up and up.
All men who are completely defensive are just taking
out Fraser. And they're not done. Lined up. A kiss. Done when Nia Jax returned. Match with Jade Cargill and Nia, and what she wants to reclaim is roaring in anticipation.
Major victory last week of a fellow unity at the goal, albeit that
you can sweepstakes for a chance to experience all new Universal Epic Universe Open Superstar. Go to WWE.com. The last time Tiffany Stratton match, that ended in DQ. Candice, it is simply time. Tiffany, of course, took the belt.
Tiffany Stratton got a ring squeak and got jumped for her confidence she's showing right now. Just how damn Nia Jax, who is Haltagé, took from her back.
Ready, Mark Nash.
Following contest is scheduled. The WWE Challenger from Nia Jax and her opponent, she is champion.
It's Tiffany Stratton as WWE Women's Champion.
The last time about as calm and means one thing in my book. That means calm.
Staring right through each.
Vindication this evening is neither advantage of the money. It's another thing on match.
She was ready saying, I don't hear that Tiffy time anymore.
You quite simply can't lose this one, Nia.
Since that drop kick.
And look, Nia did this. This is a very different Tiffany. The WrestleMania 41 match, a different version. She is now. She can do the ugly. Does need it this evening.
Gets caught by Nia Jax and sent from that height.
Yeah, all that power, all that. Care how strong your abs are.
Said about her development. Oh, she's dangling there. Oh! Oh, Wade! It was hard to watch.
I mean, the sound was that was head-on power of Nia Jax.
Her head first, and just a sitting target.
Clearly, Nia Jax had meandered Tiffany Stratton into that.
Tiffany trying to get to her feet. You know, just to get was taken out of Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania. She's different level because of it. That is in.
Yeah, undoubtedly. You now have where the world was glaring, the young, relatively inexperienced stout, and she's going to have to be ever.
Nia. Now into the cover quickly.
And yeah, and you could just stand out of her boots temporarily. Oh, gold's on the line. Here's the cover. Nia Jax is doing everything right from the off.
Just a little bit of offense.
Some brief. Hey, Joe, a flurry of offense here could change. Picking up something major here. And I want
Nia Jax for the second. And so
on the face of the challenger, but all the depth.
Two critical moments in this WWE. Well, Tiffany had her head draped in the corner just like, oh, but this time she's
not gonna help.
Oh, and the sliding
really has from the champ.
Oh,
immediately
off the top. How about that? The post.
Well, let me tell you, that impact by Knight of a pile is wobbled all over the place.
And for the champ is flying of two.
Just one big on its head after utter dump. Tiffany Stratton really can do it all.
Returns after some time reclaiming this championship. Power drop.
Oh,
Sent and left shoulder gets
on that senton. Tiffany Stratton just when it looked. Getting the advantage down once again.
Nia going for that squash. Then the big knee by Tiffy time.
You got it with shots.
Oh, the back momentum.
Oh,
spine up by Nia.
And Nia trying to come up with something else. Getting close to a 3 count, but
stuff between these two. The current
running out of ideas here.
Wheel goes nowhere. Back into position. Sit out.
The pin. We're not done yet.
Leg drop. Left shoulder somehow.
One of those moves would have beaten a left. Stratton is the champ. There is a reason. Men knows that, and Jax knows it's going to be something.
Being here at First Horizon Coliseum, down to see this world championship, was able to get to her feet.
So much endurance.
Into position. Oh!
Adaptive there was Tiffany Stratton.
Control Wade. The incredible body in the middle of the women. A steel chair in hand.
Clear for weeks. She wants next.
Seed with caution. And now laid out in the ring. She's got company. Ah, the big kick.
That's Wade. It's payback.
Naomi.
Match continues.
Oh, Nia. She's going for it. Prettiest. What? Of Tiffany's prettiest moonsault.
Perfectly struck. SmackDown. PLE.
5 it.
Nia Jax special. Driving Jax. She went
back to the top. Oh, and more.
And Tiffany Stratton.
What world is she doing now?
I think Stratton's any better either. Nia Jax has all.
Oh no, Samoan drop!
Marie being incredibly giving with that count. Stratton's body has.
She's gonna finish this thing right now.
Oh!
Tiffany grabs that. She feels she had it won.
By this point.
It says, forget this. I just won this championship. Kick off with the women's championship.
Get back in here and finish the job.
Brought out. She's got the Tiffany Stratton. Prettiest moonsault. Classic. Still. And Tiffany. Everything, Wade. Absolute
banger. That was about and Tiffany Stratton was easiest moonsault ever.
Right now, Tiffany Nia Jax. Oh, what?